Hi guys, it's Catherine, and today I'm going to be doing my June TBR. So I journal my TBRs every month, but you know what I did? It looks so pretty, like I did all this stuff for it, and then I'm like writing the list and I'm like, wait a minute, it's June, not May. I made it all cute and everything, and I put May, so I can't do anything about it now, so. But anyways, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the books that I want to read in this June. So let's just get started. So I've already listened to one, and that is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I'll leave my thoughts to my wrap up, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was very good. And my biggest thing, love motorcycles. My biggest thing about like really popular books, and that I've like realized with this book, is that they never, like, people never give you a synopsis of what it's about. They're just like, oh my god, this book is so good, read it because I love it. And I'm just like, why should I read it? Like, I don't even know what it's about. Like, not really. Like, I've always like gotten the description from the Raven Boys that it's like, oh, it's like these four boys and this girl, and then they're looking for a lost king. And I was like, that sounds like lame. Like, I'm not enticed to read it just by your description. I know I should probably read the description of the book, but like I don't, so yeah. But like, it's so much more, like, I would have read it so much sooner if people had told me that there was like tarot cards and stuff like that, like that kind of like element to it. Like, God, nobody ever explains things. Yeah, but I read that already, and so I just put it on my TBR because I already read it. So at the end of the month, it looks like I did accomplish things off my TBR, but you know, whatever. Anyways, moving on. So the next book that I want to read and that I'm currently reading is The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco. This came out kind of recently, but I never hear people talk about it. So I've wanted to read it. It sounds really interesting, and this cover is so gorgeous. Do you ever like see a cover online, you're like, yeah, that's so pretty, and then we get it in real life, you're like, oh my god. But it is literally so pretty. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Oh yes. Yeah, it's just, I can't. But anyways, this book takes place in a fantasy world where there are like a bunch of different kinds of witches, and then this girl finds out she's a bone witch, which is kind of taboo in some places, kind of not. Where she's from, it is. But she finds this out by raising her brother from the grave, and then this woman comes for her, you know, to like train her, and so that she doesn't go over to the dark side. But, and I guess like the whole thing is about her becoming a bone witch, and I really like the format of this so far. It like starts with like, it seems like some guy, I don't really know if it's a guy or girl, but this person is there to like get her story from her, because they're like a storyteller, and so you have these like italicized words, like it's like a small little chapter, and then you get like from her point of view as if she's telling the story though. And then in between each chapter, there's like person that's writing the story, like talking about like how she's telling him the story. I don't really know if that made any sense, but I think it's really cool so far, and so far 42 pages that I've gotten through have been very good. I really like this so far. The next book that I want to read, and that I wanted to read, it was like anticipated release, and then I forgot it came out on June 1st, I think it was, and so I just ordered it the other day. But it is The 100th Queen by Emily R. King, and it just sounds so good, and everybody's like, or all the reviews for it are just like, this is such a good book, and I'm like, yes please, I want to read it right now. I probably should have like looked up what it's about, because I kind of forgot already. I'm gonna guess it's about the 100th Queen. Yeah, I'm terrible. The cover is just so beautiful, and like the cover for the second book's already out. I'm just like, why? What? This first book was barely even out yet, but I'm just excited for it. You know what book I really want to read, and I was so bummed that they only had it the second day of BookCon? An Enchantment of Ravens. I really, really want to read that. Please send me an arc. Ugh, I just want to read that so bad. But anyways, The 100th Queen. Okay, so basically it's about this girl who's living in like a sisterhood kind of thing. That's just what she wants to like spend the rest of her days doing. But then this tyrant person, king, I don't really know, I forgot. But oh my gosh, that makes that like description makes the title make sense. But anyways, I'm gonna guess he's a king. But anyways, so he takes her, and now she has to go and fight for her place among his like 100 wives, or like 99 wives or something like that, and his many courtesans, and so she has to like fight for her life. And then this guard dude that she's like being guarded by, she's just like, I love you. And she starts feeling feelings for him or something like that. I don't really know. But basically she finds power within herself, and blah blah blah, and it just sounds so good. I'm so excited to read it. I really want to read it. So yeah, I ordered that the other day with my graduation present stuff. I don't really know. But anyways, yeah, excited to read it. Moving on. The next book that I want to read is This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the second book in the, I don't even know what the series is called, or the trilogy, but I read the first book, which is These Broken Stars, and I really enjoyed it, and I just kept putting off buying the second book for some reason. I guess maybe because there are different characters in each book, but I'm still excited to read it, and so I ordered it, and it's coming, and I'm excited to read it. If you don't know what These Broken Stars is about, it's basically like kind of like a sci-fi kind of story, and I think the whole premise of all three books is that there is this big like businessman, like the biggest businessman in the whole galaxy, and he's causing this rift in the galaxy, and like beings from another galaxy world are coming into the world and just messing things up, and he's just messing things up. So I guess the whole thing is about them stopping him or something like that, like finding out and then trying to stop him, blah blah blah. It just sounds really good. But yeah, I'm excited to read the second book and hopefully get to the third one sometime soon as well. So the next book I want to try to get to, it was sent to me by Sky Pony Press, but it is The Hush by Sky Melky Wegner. That person, but this was sent to me, thank you very much. Beats me if I can tell you what it's about. Basically, it's about this guy who plays a violin, and I think his father was captured, and so he like goes around from town to town like trying to find out more about it, and he plays his violin, and then one day he accidentally like he accidentally connects to the song, which is like illegal, and then you know he's not legal to do that, and so he's like arrested and sentenced to death, and then these like gang people come for him and they're like, we'll give you a second chance. I think they basically want him so that they can like pull off an elaborate plan. So that just sounds great. Like I want some more like gang type stories. I watched Peaky Blinders, I wanted more books like that. There's not really any, nobody ever explains that Six of Crows is like that, but I read that, so I was like, yes, thank God. So now this one just sounds like it's right up my alley, so I'm excited to read it. I just have too many books on this list. The next book that I want to read, because Murphy Napier, a YouTuber, I'll have her channel linked down below, but she talked very highly of this book and I was like, I want to read it then. But it is The Great Hunt by Wendy Higgins. This just sounds really good and she talks about it very highly, and so I'm like, I'll give it a go. I still haven't ordered it. So I'm graduating tomorrow from high school. I don't want to talk about it. And so like I'm not gonna have my school library like at my disposal. Not that I really used it that much, just because like I always had other things to read. But anyways, the point is I'm not gonna have that to go and get books from anymore. And then I remembered there's a library, a town library, so that's where I'm gonna get my books from now if I do need to get them from there. But anyways, I want to read The Great Hunt. It just sounds really good. I really can't tell you what it's about because I don't really know. I think it's about this like kingdom where there's this like monster or whatever, and I'm like really going in blindly. I could be totally wrong what I'm saying, but I think the king's like, here, if you can like kill the beast, you can marry my daughter, and she's like, whoa, no, I don't want to do that. But it's just this great hunt goes on, and then stuff and things. I don't really know. Go read the description for yourself. But I'm just really excited to read it. So yeah, I'm gonna read it. That's why it's on my TBR. And then the last book, also highly talked about by that YouTuber, is Hunted by Megan Spooner. This came out recently, and when I first heard about it, I was like, ugh, like another retelling. I'm just like, not that I've really read that many retellings, but like I'm so tired of hearing about them. Like, I don't think I really like retellings because I know the story arc, though, like, but basically, like, the tagline of this thing is, like, basically, I think it's, like, about the beast being hunted instead of, like, the other way around, something like that. But the booktuber who was talking about it, she just, like, really liked it, and she said that it probably isn't a book for everyone, and, like, even though she liked it, other people wouldn't like it, but I just want to give it a go. It sounds really good, but yeah, I don't really know too much about it. I'm just really good at this, okay? I'm sorry. I say this every month. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really good at this. I should probably prepare sometimes. Who knows? Yes, I will do a journal flip through sometime. I did film one, but I didn't like how the audio sounded, so I'm gonna have to do another one, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Sneak peek. Oh, you've already seen that page in my last TBR. I really like this page. Tomorrow is the strawberry moon. I'm really excited. Sorry about all of this background noise if you've been able to hear it. I don't feel like closing my windows. I don't want to graduate because it's too much stress. My hair looks very voluminous right now, but it really isn't. I just remembered I may want to read The Broken Ones again. If you don't know, I've been doing videos for it, and then I got sick, so I didn't do the third video, and now I just feel like it's kind of too late for it, but I don't know. One of my favorite books is The Stolen Songbird by Daniel L. Johnson, like trilogy. I really like that. And then the prequel book is coming out for it, and I haven't gotten my pre-order yet. It came out June 6th, but I may or may not reread that because I got an e-arc on my Kindle, so I read it already and I have a review for it. I guess I'll link it down below, but like I kind of want to reread it. Then like my heart, I don't really know, okay? I might. Okay, so that's part of my TBR as well. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to check out all my social media if you would like to, which is always linked down below. I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. These aren't actually on my TBR, but I'm gonna put them in the thumbnail because I don't have any with me. I just broke my nail. Oh my gosh, I was just trying to lift the book. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no, look at it. It looks so bad. Oh, that's a bummer.
I was yours on Sunday while we watched the children play. We fell deep in love again, like we always do.